Hello, folks. This story was sent to me by a subscriber and is intended for educational purposes only. I do not glorify substances of any kind. Like, subscribe, and let me know your experiences in the comments. Thank you for watching. 4 grams magic mushroom. The day my couch became a portal to nonsense. It all started with an innocent decision. To take 4 grams of magic mushrooms on a lazy Sunday afternoon, expecting a mild adventure of colorful walls and giggly thoughts. Little did I know, this trip would launch me into a bizarre journey where my couch was no longer just furniture, but a portal to a dimension where logic took a permanent vacation. I settled into my saggy old couch, feeling the earth shift beneath my consciousness. The mushrooms hit fast, and the room around me started to warp. The wallpaper turned into writhing vines, whispering secrets about forgotten socks and lost keys. Then, the couch beneath me began to breathe. Slow, deep inhales and exhales, like it was alive and impatiently waiting for me. Suddenly, the cushions morphed into little doors, and from one popped out a tiny man in a bright purple suit, juggling flaming pineapples. "Welcome," he announced with a grin wider than his tiny face. "Care for a trip beyond the mundane?" Before I could answer, the couch pulled me forward, swallowing me whole like a giant cozy beast. Inside, I found myself in a kaleidoscopic tunnel of swirling colors and odd sounds. Think elevator music mixed with the chatter of invisible squirrels debating philosophy. The tunnel spat me out into what looked like a bizarre carnival run entirely by talking animals wearing human clothes. A raccoon in a top hat sold cotton candy that tasted like nostalgia, while a flamingo was the ringmaster of a circus where the performers were juggling emotion. I saw a lion roaring, but instead of sound, colorful bubbles floated out, each carrying a strange memory that made me laugh and cry at the same time. Wandering this surreal carnival, I stumbled upon a booth labeled "Pick Your Reality." Inside, a chubby rabbit offered me 3 buttons: Serious World, Absurd Universe, and the Couch Dimension. Naturally, I pressed the Couch Dimension, because who doesn't want to chill on a psychedelic couch for eternity? Instantly, the scene shifted. I was back on my couch, but now everything had a weird texture, as if reality was knitted from yarn. The TV was playing static that morphed into scenes of me as different animals. A wise owl reading a book, a hyperactive squirrel planning a heist, and a lazy cat napping through a thunderstorm. The most unsettling part, my dog, normally a golden retriever, was now a sentient voice box narrating my every thought, sometimes interrupting with jokes that only made sense in this strange dimension. "Hey human, why did the mushroom cross the road? To trip on the other side." It quipped, and I couldn't help but laugh. As time twisted and folded in on itself, I realized the couch wasn't just a portal, but a living entity that wanted to teach me the art of embracing nonsense. The cushions whispered riddles. The armrests hummed lullabies, and the fabric occasionally showed me windows to places where gravity was optional and seriousness was banned. Eventually, the mushroom's grip loosened, and I found myself gently laid back in my normal living room, the couch just a couch again. But the echoes of the carnival lingered, the scent of cotton candy, the bubble memories, and that voice of my dog, still telling me terrible jokes from the corner of my mind. I learned that day that sometimes The weirdest trips don't just show you strange worlds. They turn your everyday life into a playground of surreal delight, reminding you that a little nonsense is essential for the soul.